Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Temptation Island season 3 episode 2. If you are new here, my name is Ayomi. You are welcome. Please subscribe and like this video. Episode 2 of season 3 was just there. It was just there. However, we are a step closer to the drama. Bonfire starts the major drama, and Bonfire has started already. Although we only saw Chelsea and Erica's part, we are going to see others next week in episode 3. But I cannot wait for episode 3 because aftermath of Bonfire is always messy and dramatic. So I cannot wait. And I must say, the villas are so fine. I don't know if you watch Love Island, but Love Island villas are always really nice as well. But they can't stand Temptation Island villas. Have you seen Temptation Island villas? Those islands are fine. They should just put me there for a weekend. Let me just enjoy myself. I'm going to start with my girl today, Erica and Kendal. Kendal is not my guy, but Erica is my girl. Erica was emotional the whole episode. I was like, girl. Like, I can't wait for her to just go and find herself. Like, I was just feeling bad for her. That girl, let her just cry it out and feel all the emotions and like grow from it and all. Uncle Kendal, Mr. Perfectionist, was dancing. He was rocking Alexys, getting lap dance and everything. He was ready to risk it all, like the single girl said. Like, this guy is risking it all. His girlfriend should be worried. I think she shouldn't even be worried. She should just be worried about herself, finding herself, and she should forget about that boy completely. I know it won't be easy, but I think that is what she should do. Because that boy doesn't have any iota of respect for her. Like, how can you be there just day 2 and you're already rocking someone? It wasn't just rocking the girl, it was even touching the girl's bum, touching her private part. I'm like, isn't it too much? Just day 2, isn't it too much? Like, no respect at all. It was just very annoying. And like, this Kendal, I said it in my reaction to episode 1 that I don't trust this boy, and I'm glad that my prediction is right. Not that I'm glad, but it's unfortunate. But my prediction about the boy is coming to pass, because it doesn't make sense. How can you be doing that on day 2? As if that is not enough. During the first selection, because there's something they do, if you are not watching Temptation Island, there's something they do. First date selection, you select your first date in front of your partners, and after the selection, then you go back to your villas. Although you are not allowed to talk directly, you are not allowed to hug or do anything, but you can still whisper, you can still give eye contact and all. Corey told Erin that I love you, like he whispered I love you. Julian, Thomas, they all looked at their girlfriends and like gave them like this reassurance that yeah, we are still in this together. But our Mr. Perfectionist Kendal didn't do any of that. He didn't even look at Erica at all. Erica like even tried to look at him and say, just whisper I love you, something. When she looked at him, this boy looked away. How dare he? Like, how dare you look away when your girlfriend is trying to look at you? She was just trying to like get eye contact and like get that reassurance, but this boy wasn't even looking at her at all. I don't know. Erica has made this boy feel like he's the best thing after Agege Bre. Like, he's the best thing, like he's the best man in the world, and he's the most Mr. Perfect in everything. Because Erica has given him that kind of confidence. She has placed him in that high level that he now feels like yes, she cannot do anything without him. Because I don't know what is the boy feeling like. It doesn't make any sense to me, and it was really, really annoying and disappointing. Well, I'm not disappointed because I didn't expect anything from him. I expected what he's doing now, to be honest. But I just feel really bad for Erica, because during her dates, I'm glad that she chose Lex, because Lex was very chilled, he was respectful, he allowed her to like cry, and just he wasn't really pushy and no, and I really like that about the Lex. Erica cried during the day, she was feeling all the emotions. I was really feeling bad, like, oh my girl, like cry it out if you need to cry. Really, she just needs to cry it out and like be fine at the end of the day. This Kendal boy was giving Alexys lap dance. That one to give him lap dance. And throughout the whole game, throughout their whole truth or dare game, you saw it all, throughout their whole truth or dare game, this girl was sitting on his laps throughout. It was like they had this connection from years ago. Like, you've dated Erica for 2.5 years. How can you do that to her? And during the first election, she was when they told Kendal to go and choose, the girl was already coming out before Kendal even got to her. And Erica was like, wow, what has been happening between you guys? In just one day, this girl was already coming out before you even chose her. Like, that says a lot, and that was why she was very emotional and crying. Like, I feel really bad for her, because she deserves better. She deserves way better than that guy. Way better than him. I know she has made her feel very little, and I feel like she's even brainwashed or something, because this boy said he's there to find a better match. And that actually made Erica angry, because so you are not even there to work on your relationship, you are there to find another person. That means he even came to the island with the wrong intention, wrong intention. And I'm glad that Erica is finally seeing him for who he is, and she's actually seeing his true colors, because she's like, this is not the guy I know. This guy is matured and advanced. Mark was like, what? That guy is matured and advanced. Do you think he's not on your level? And she was like, yes, that she thinks our level is below his own level. And I'm like, what? Have you seen yourself, Erica? You're beautiful and smart. Why would you let someone do that to you? Like, I cannot wait for her to go and just find herself. Because if the way Mark was shocked, I was shocked as well. That what, girl? Now let me talk about Julian and Kristen. Julian, I don't know if he's going to cheat later, but I'm still going to give him a point for being very respectful at this early stage of the whole show. I'm going to give him a point. I don't know if he's going to cheat at the end of the day, but for being respectful, a girl was trying to give him a lap dance, and this boy fell. He fell intentionally because he didn't want to be given a lap dance, and he didn't want to be disrespectful to the single girl. So he had to just fall off the chair, and it was very funny to everybody. And that is how it is. Like, that's the energy I should be getting from a boyfriend. Like, you have a serious relationship, you've been dating Erica for 2.5 years. Why would you throw everything away just like that? Like, you are not even afraid of losing her because you feel like you are the I don't like, her whole world revolves around you. There's nothing she can do without you. So you don't even mind losing her, because why would you do that? Like, day 2, you're already doing something like that. Julian was very respectful to Kristen. Like, he was having fun, he was doing everything he could, but he was still very respectful, and I give him that. Even if he cheats at the end of the day, I am still going to give him a point for doing that at a very early stage of the show. And Kristen too was having fun, but I don't know what you guys think about the whole drama that happened between Kristen and Evan. But in my own opinion, Kristen was very harsh. She was very authoritative when she said, oh, you guys should clean it up, this is our house, blah blah blah. Like, she didn't have to say that. She could have said it in a very subtle way without being authoritative. So I feel like she was wrong for saying it that way. And Eva was very stupid for calling her a bitch. Like, why would you call her a bitch because of what? You just had an argument and you tried to talk it out with her and it didn't work out. Why would you now call her a bitch because of it? The boy is very stupid for doing that. It doesn't even make sense. I fault Kristen for saying that thing authoritatively and making everything weird, but Evan did handle the situation right as well. And the next people I want to talk about is, what's their name again? Chelsea and Thomas. Chelsea and Thomas are actually on their best behavior as well. Thomas has not flirted with anybody. Yeah, he has, but he has not done anything out of line so far, except when he was talking to the single ladies, and it was like, there was a time, and they asked him why he and Chelsea were there, and he said there was a time they went for this networking show. I think that was the beginning of their whole issue. They went for a networking show, and he met one girl. He met a girl, they started talking. I think Chelsea was right beside him from what Chelsea said. They started talking, they exchanged social media handles and things like that. It was a networking event, which is reasonable. I've known you for years, like, you're my girlfriend. I'm at a networking event to network with other people, to meet other people. I don't necessarily have to be talking to you that I already know. We'll go back home and probably still continue talking. So I think Chelsea, so from what Thomas said, I think Chelsea actually has a blame in all of this thing. Yeah, maybe Thomas can be flirty and all, but from that scenario of networking, I see how Chelsea can be. I think she brought the old baggages from her past relationships of they've cheated on her, they've disrespected her and everything. So she brought it into the relationship. Although Thomas has not like done anything to her directly yet, except for flirting. So she's already thinking, I can't trust this guy. What if he's doing this thing behind me? What if he's doing this? And I feel like she too, she has to work on herself. Because when she was talking to Blake during the old date, Blake was like, you are strong, you are confident. And she was like, hearing that from someone else makes her feel confident. And I'm like, no, that shouldn't be the way it is. Your confidence should come from within, from yourself. You don't have to rely on someone's compliments before you feel confident about yourself. And I think that's where the major problem is. Like, she needs to be sure that, okay, I deserve better, and if I'm not getting the same energy from the person I'm dating, I should leave. And all, she doesn't have to rely on someone telling her, okay, you are strong, you are this, before she feels that way. I don't think it's right. And I hope at the end of the whole show, she finds herself and like find that confidence in herself that, okay, she actually deserves better, and she actually deserves to be loved, and she's actually a worthy of love person and things like that. Because I don't think Thomas will take all the blame for this, because from that networking event, she also said it. She said Thomas neglected her during the networking event, and he was talking to another girl. I think what I would expect from a boyfriend at an event like that is, okay, my name is Thomas, this is my girlfriend Chelsea. Then continue your conversation with the person, because you are there to meet people. You can do business with anybody, male or female, and to do business with people, you need to exchange contact, social media handles, numbers. That's how you do business. I think you just need to trust your partner enough to handle his own life and to not cheat on you. And when you feel like, okay, I cannot trust this person, or when you have enough, like a genuine reason to not trust your partner, then you can leave if you want to. So I feel like, I don't think I want a partner that will be looking at me like, oh, I don't trust you, you are too flirty, you are this thing, you are this thing, when I'm not even doing anything wrong. I don't know if you understand me. So I feel like both of them need to work on themselves and like just find a middle ground and work this thing out, because Chelsea actually has a lot to work on as well. Of course, from the whole networking event thing, I can't go to a networking event and be talking to people I know. I need to, you too. Chelsea should have even joined the conversation or even talk to other people. Why would you stay there and be feeling insignificant because your boyfriend is talking to someone else? You are there to network, to meet people, talk, forget it even exists, talk to other people and just mingle and things like that. So that's how I feel about their situation. And the single girls are just always very tasty. Like, what is your problem? Why are you always tasty? When Thomas was talking about the networking events with the single ladies, this girl had to say, at the end of the day, you deserve someone that will make you happy, that won't make you feel sick to the stomach. And I'm like, what makes you think he's feeling sick to the stomach? The fact that his girlfriend is insecure and doesn't really trust her, okay, yeah, it might make him feel bad and all, but why would you say someone like, those single girls are always trying to make comments that will make them get noticed and maybe chosen for dates and things like that. When Chelsea saw it during the bonfire, she was like, girl, chill. Why would you say I make him feel safe to the stomach? It doesn't make sense. And those single girls, they really need to chill, because they're always very, very, very tasty. Very tasty. And Thomas and Maya, did you see when Thomas and Maya fought because of something? During the game, someone asked Thomas if he will be sad if he doesn't leave the island with his girlfriend. Or would he be sad if at the end of the show he doesn't leave the island with Chelsea? And was like, no, the point is for us to like grow, become better people, and like be stronger at the end of the show, and like continue our relationship at the end of the show. And Maya was like, no, the point is for you to find a better match. And it was like, no, why would you be telling me what my point is? Do you know me? Am I here because of you? Like, I feel like Thomas should have been very subtle with Maya, because the way he took the whole thing. But I get his anger. Why, you don't know me. I'm not you. You are not me. Why would you tell me what my point of coming to the island is? They almost had a fire. Maya was like, no, you don't respect us. Are we not watch your time? Blah. And was like, no, that was not what I meant. And if you feel that way, sorry to you. It was very dramatic. I was like, yeah, bring on the fight. There's always a fight like that every season. I remember season 2 as well. One girl who did it to, I can't remember his name, maybe Cassie or something. One girl did it to him too, and it was very dramatic. Like, why would you guys be angry that they are trying to stay faithful to your girlfriends? Leave them the fuck alone. Now to Corey and Erin. Corey deserves the world. That boy, it was emotional throughout. That boy was crying throughout. Like, this boy does not belong on this show. Erin talked him into coming to that show. Like, this boy doesn't belong here. This boy, like, it's too soft for that show. It's too soft for this show. The boy was crying throughout. And when Erin picked Griffin during the first date selection, this boy started, like, she was very worried, and I get where his worry is coming from, because Erin used to shout, I want a soccer player, soccer. She's not letting us hear what soccer player, athlete, blah blah blah. And Griffin was an athlete as well, so it was like they look like a better match than Erin and himself. So he was feeling bad that what if, like, they get very close, what if she likes him more than she likes him, what if, like, he was very worried. I was crying through, oh god. And I feel Erin brought him there to cheat on him, because I don't see them leaving the island together, because I feel like Erin is going to find someone else, because she's not really confident about that relationship. She doesn't really, I'm not sure she really likes Corey that, and they've been dating for a year and a half or so. Corey really likes her, and I feel that's why she has not broken up with him yet. She probably doesn't want to, like, hurt his feelings and things like that. But this show will make it easy for you to hurt people's feelings, so I think that's why she took him to the show, so that they can finally, like, go their separate ways. Because I don't know, I don't think she's comfortable in that relationship. It was just very obvious from day one that this girl is not really into this guy, and I feel like Corey is more into her than she is into him. And at the end of the day, I feel like they are going to go their separate ways. I feel bad for Corey. And during Corey's date, the girl he chose for his date was, I like that girl. She was not tasty at all. She was even trying to help him. When he was talking, she was trying to, like, listen, advise him. She wasn't tasty. She wasn't pushing herself to him. Like, she was just listening and just trying to help him in general. And I really like that about the girl. I don't remember her name, but I really like that about that particular girl. It was really nice to see. It was refreshing to see someone not tasty and pushy and all. It was really nice. And Erin, I don't know, Griffin, during the date, she was just talking to Griffin that, oh yeah, the athlete connection, blah blah blah. And Griffin is fine. That boy is very fine. Like, Griffin, that boy is very fine. I didn't see him very well during the selection, but during the date, the camera was on his face rather. And I was like, this boy is fine. Why did I see it? Why did I see it before? The boy is very fine. And I don't know, since the boy is fine and is an athlete or was an athlete, Erin might end up liking him more than Corey, and he's going to break Corey's heart, and they will end up they're about going their separate ways. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I feel really bad for that boy already. Really, I feel bad for him. Mark. I really like Mark. The way he talks to them, the way, like, I love how natural the conversations are. Cause during Mark After Eve that they did on Instagram, Mark did it with Erica on Instagram, the way they talked and everything, you know that, okay, the show wasn't actually scripted and things were actually natural. I love how Mark advises them. Like, when Erica was like, I feel like this guy is was like, matured, what? You think that guy is matured? Like, it was very natural, and I felt at that moment, he felt like a father to them, like someone that is advising them and putting them through the right path. I like that guy. I like that man. I really like Mike. I like how he hosts the show, how we talk to them, how we make them spill things, how we make them, like, reflect on themselves and just help them grow. Really, he's the best man for the job, to be honest. And did you guys see Catherine when she kissed Alexys, and I think she's bi, and she was like, yeah, I want the guys to see me in my element, I want them to see me for who I am, blah blah blah. I was like, wow, that's nice. I can't wait for the aftermath of bonfire drama. Really, that is when it gets messy and dramatic. I can't wait for the second bonfire and the subsequent bonfires. Episode 3 next week. I cannot wait. Bring it on. Bring on the mess. Bring on all the mess that is going to happen. I cannot wait to watch episode 3, and I hope you guys are enjoying Temptation Island as well. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about episode 2? What do you think about the couples, the singles, and all? Subscribe to my channel below. Like this video. Share this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.